Did you know that over 90% of new YouTubers fail? Well, that doesn't have to be you, my friend. Because honestly, the formula for growing on YouTube is pretty simple. If you want to learn how to hook your audience and build trust in those first 30 seconds, well then stay tuned. Today we're going to break down how to open your video with instant emotional connection, the #1 mistake that kills trust within seconds, and a few simple shifts that you can make that'll make you be unforgettable. Whether you're talking to 5 people or 5,000, it works. If you're getting anything out of this video today, please do me a favor, like and subscribe, and let me know where you're listening from. I'm in Portugal. One of the most important skills to master in YouTube is learning how to speak effectively on camera. Yeah, I know, it is basically our #1 fear as humans. But if I can do it, a lifelong shy introvert, anybody can do it. Let's be honest. Most new YouTubers lose their audience in the first 15 seconds. But what if I told you that you could make your audience fall in love with you, trust you, root for you, even subscribe, even if you have a tiny channel, no speaking background, and maybe you even feel like you don't fully know what you're doing yet? Yeah, it's possible, and in fact, it's a science, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. See, most creators are so focused on what they're saying that they forget about what really matters, how it feels to the viewers. The truth is, audiences don't fall in love with facts. They fall in love with energy, feeling, emotion, with presence. And if you don't deliver that in the first 90 seconds, they're gone. So how do you grab their attention without sounding like a game show host? Here are 3 ways that feel powerful and real. Start with something unexpected. It could be a strange but true fact, a simple prop, or even a pause. Yeah, silence. A breath can say more than 1,000 words. Because most people live in absolute chaos. And when you drop into stillness, they feel it. It breaks the pattern. And when a pattern breaks, the brain pays attention. #2, ask a provocative question. Something that makes people think, wait, yeah, that's me. It could be something as simple as, have you ever met someone who spoke just a few words and something in you shifted? Or it could also be something like, why do some voices move us and others just disappear? That kind of question activates curiosity. It opens a loop in the brain, and now they need to stay to close that loop. #3, create interaction, even through the screen. Look into the lens and say, has this ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments down below. It may feel small, but small things like that can actually build real connection over time. Here's the trick. When you speak, don't imagine speaking to everyone. Imagine speaking to just one person, preferably someone that you care for deeply. Open your heart to them. This instantly softens your voice, your body relaxes, and suddenly you're not performing. You're connecting from the most powerful part of your being, your heart. People don't want a perfect speaker. They want a real one. You've probably heard this. The brain doesn't pay attention to data. It pays attention to drama. And here's the deeper reason why. Stories transport us. When you tell a good story, people don't just hear it, they live it. The brain literally lights up as if they are experiencing it right then and there. So instead of saying, 87% of people fear public speaking, tell a story that ignites feeling like this one. When I was just 16, I had to give a 10-minute report in front of an entire class in German. in Germany. True story. I had sweat running down my back. My heart was pounding as if it was about to pound out of my chest. I was sure everybody in this room could hear it, above the piercing silence in the room, as everyone was waiting for me to speak. See the difference? You can actually feel the words in your body. Don't just tell the story, take us there. Use present tense, embody the characters. Speak as if it's happening right now. I gazed into the crowd, my hands shaking with the papers in front of me, and I'm sure everybody out there is already judging me before a word is even spoken. And then finally, the first word trickles out of my trembling lips. When you do that, people are not just listening, they are feeling into the words. It becomes real for them. And when that happens, real transformation and connection also happens. See, the words are only part of it. The real message is in your voice, your face, and your body. So here's the practice. Before you speak, drop into your body. Even close your eyes for a minute. Feel your awareness down into your heart center and then speak. A grounded body creates a grounded voice that people can feel in their hearts and their bodies. This is how you start building real connection. Use pauses to create power. Use vocal contrast, whisper some words and punch the others. Use gestures to draw shapes in the air to hold the attention. Let your body become the story. When your voice and your body are aligned with your words, people feel truth. And when they feel truth, they trust you. And nothing matters more on YouTube than that. Because here's the deal, you can have flashy editing, you can have killer hooks, even a perfect script, but if it doesn't feel real, you are gonna lose them. People are not just listening to your words, they are reading your energy, whether they are aware of it or not. YouTube is intimate. You are on a stage, not behind a podium. You are in their hands, in their homes, and in their lives. And the people who grow the fastest on this platform aren't always the most polished. They're the most authentic. They speak like they would to a friend. They show up with their quirks, their imperfections, and their humanness. And that's exactly why we trust them, because they're not trying to hide anything at all. And here's what most creators get wrong. They think they need to look like the big channels to become one. But the truth is the opposite. Even Neil Mohan, the YouTube CEO, said that authenticity is the secret sauce. Authenticity is what helps your channel grow the fastest. That's not just a nice idea. That's the algorithm's love language. Let me give you an example. Emma Chamberlain didn't just blow up because she was perfect. In fact, she was awkward and real. Just her being really goofy. Guess what? Her channel now has over 12 million subscribers. There's one shift that can make you unforgettable. Even if you're still finding your rhythm, stop trying to be the expert and instead start being the experience. Don't try to over-deliver on information. Create a moment. What makes you unforgettable is not polish, it's not perfection, it's presence. If you enjoyed this video today, I just know you're gonna love this one too.